StreamYilment says, Kenshogo is now live streaming where winds meet. Wuxia Adventures hash where winds meet hash wwm size 4 hash honk cup.
Hello, everyone. You know, I don't know if we go faster than normal. Maybe we do, I don't know. Let's do 15-minute timer and see how far we get. Okay. Alright, there's my PNG tuber. And we are gradually increasing our points. I don't know if it's going any faster than normal. Turn the audio down, a bit loud. Let's clear out our events, sign in. Show splendor. Let us pick up my other characters. Submissions. I'll finish tomorrow. No worries. Let's go to our shop. Make sure we buy our golden silk song. Get some money. Oh, we did max out. Okay. Boy, why don't you let me do the duties first? You gotta be that way. Well, we're halfway, almost halfway done. And it's been, I don't know, it's only been 3 or 4 minutes, so I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do events here. Let's see if we could do some more Jianghu errands. Group photo. Change outfit. Custom scenario. All right, let's do those. Let's change our outfit. Ooh, a boat owner. Okay, we'll just save that. Group photo. What else do we need to do? Music and the Eastern Herald thing. I haven't done the Herald's Realm. Okay, with this, the week newspaper. Okay. Let me put some music. Please enjoy my wonderful music. There's a hog in the beauty's rest. I mean, oh, these are nice outfits. Yeah, those are the beginner outfits. Showing graceful movement. Too much for my experiment. I'm looking for the emotes. Now maybe somebody sent all the goose emotes. And if you favorite them, then you could send them. Otherwise, you can't access them. Oh, I finished. $7.70. Boy, there's space on the chair. Let's sit on the chair. Hello, Kiwin. Kivwin and the Kivrin. Wow, that's alts for sure. I'm at 8:30 and 3 minutes left. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how the system works, but I'll get my boat. Buddhist tier root. How many do I have? 300. I'm missing 15. All right. Got a phone call coming in. Gonna mute stream.
Jai 563 says. It's a muted one. Ken Shogo says. One a phone call. Jai 563 says. Oh, that's fair. Jai 563 says. I'm gonna download Where Winds Meet on my phone. Ken Shogo says. I would too, but it won't fit for sure. Ken Shogo says. I have a low-end phone. Stream Ailment says. If you like the stream, be sure to follow so you'll be notified when I go live. Jai 563 says. Yeah, I used to, but I had to get a new one, because mine would die at the most randomcy of times. StreamYelement says, join our Discord to be notified when streams start. https://discord.gg/cxcv6ba2ji. Jai563 says, all right, when it done downloading, I may come say hi on the new account. Jai563 says, seen to ban you. To ban you. StreamYelement says, thank you for following Alexa Awu. Alexa Awu says, someone is grinding.
Hello. Kind of doing my dailies. Welcome to the stream, Alexa. Do you play Where Winds Meet? doing my bounties and vendettas. After I finish these, I'll do my John Clue errands. I have a little bit of flower farming to do. And then I'll do my weapons farming. Weapons material farming. Oh, come on, where are you going? Targeting is awful. Alright. Oh. Okay. Hello, Amelia. Welcome.
Amelia Haziro
Welcome to
says,
the stream.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my Where Winds Meet stream. I'm just doing some bounties and vendettas right now. Kind of the daily routine.
Amelia Haziro says, how's your stream going?
Going pretty well. Going pretty well. How are you doing today? Do you play Where Winds Meet?
Amelia Haziro says, sounds good. Amelia Haziro says, I'm doing well.
There's daily stuff to do in Where Winds Meet. And that's what I'm doing. I finished all of the event activities. So don't have to do that today. I do want to burn some energy. They gave us a ton of these energy pills. And I want to use them up before they expire.
You stream really well. Ill love to become your dedicated fan and support you.
So. Well, that sounds really nice. You could just support me by watching the stream. That's always appreciated.
StreamYelment says,
Always
join
nice
our
to have some
Discord to be
viewers.
notified when streams start. https://discordgg/cxcv6ba2join.
As long as you follow the stream rules. You're welcome in my stream. Maybe I turned the game sound too low. Well, it's not
Amelia
that low.
Haziro
It's
says,
just a little delayed.
is this game more about story or gameplay?
This game? Well, right now it's gameplay because I've done all of the story mode. The combat's pretty fun. You know, I'm just beating up these NPCs. But you can see the combat's pretty smooth, pretty well animated. It feels pretty good. Yeah, it's mostly a single
Amelia Haziro
player
says.
action RPG, I guess. I think that's how they market themselves. Yeah, this game. So I finished the story mode, and now there's a daily activity mode where you just log in every day and collect materials to level up your character. Typical live service game. All of them have dailies you need to do.
Amelia Haziro says. From how long you have
But
been
this
playing
game, I like it because there's no pay to win. It's all buying stuff from the cosmetic store if you want to pay any money. And that stuff
Streamulment says.
just makes you look good.
No soliciting,
Doesn't
I'm not
change
currently
how
interested
strong you
in
are in the
contracting
game.
for any artwork. If you ask about it, I'm going to ban you.
I've been playing since it launched in November. So let's see, what month is it now? November, December, well, it's midway through November. So let's see, December, January, February. So it's 3 months ago. Yeah, it launched on the 14th or the 19th, I forget which one, of November. So I've been playing since then. Every day. Logging in, doing my dailies
Streamulment says.
while doing the
If
story,
you like
and
the stream, be sure
now
to follow
doing
so you'll
dailies
be
every day.
notified when I go live.
But they're gonna have a big launch in March for the next region. March 6th for the next region. So there's gonna be some story content there and exploration content. There's a whole like open world exploration thing you could do, and I guess I'll work on that a little bit, but right now I'm kind of trying to collect some materials to level up my character, so I've been more focused on grinding, I guess you could say, than doing more relaxed exploration stuff. But yep, I've been playing since November, and I really like it. I like the game a lot. Well, obviously. Actually, I have two characters. This is one character, my male character, and then I got a female character. Oh god. Oh my god. Get off me. Oh no. Goose, where you going? Oh, these geese in the game are pretty rough. They hit hard and pretty vicious. It's kind of a meme in the game. You think geese are not that dangerous, but they made them super strong. I think it's a reference to some kung fu drama or kung fu joke. So the goose are very dangerous. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of references like that in this game. I like that the devs don't take themselves too seriously. But this game launched in China last year. Oh, wait, I want to go. Yeah, it launched in China like a year and a half ago. I think it launched maybe in the fall of 2024 in China, and they're still live, so they're 1 year ahead of us, the CN server. I'm playing on the global servers, which launched November, and we're basically a year behind in content, which is good and bad. I mean, good to know that there is content that we can do. Bad that we kind of can spoil ourselves because you can watch videos about the new region and everything. What do I want? No, I want to hit him. But I haven't watched any of the videos, so I don't know what's coming up really. I know that there's a region coming up in March. I don't know the story for it, so. So it'll be interesting on March 6th. When we get the new region, I'll be playing the new region. Probably be a little more interesting for streams. Yeah, I saw a lot of streamers who were streaming this game or streaming other games now because really, I mean, the daily routine is the same thing over and over, and their viewers don't really want to watch the same thing over and over again. I think there was a lot new about the game for the first month and a half. The last month, well, this whole month, February, well, we were hoping for a big release at the beginning of February, but we didn't end up getting that. Instead, we just got some small events, which are not so exciting for the crowd that want to, have challenging combat and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, what are we doing now? I think we'll go do well, we could do our flowers, but let me do first our co-op, sorry, we'll always do our commerce activity. So for this commerce activity, you basically buy goods in your own world and sell them for a certain price. And then you go to other players' worlds to sell the goods and sell at a higher price. So buy low, sell high. Oh, chrysanthemum is what I have. Okay. Let's see friends prices. 56. 132. Nobody has some great prices. Let me do some club sale here. Ooh, 192. So I bought it for 44. I could sell it for 73. So I'll make some decent profit there. Oops. Oh, can't join. That is unfortunate. Oh, 200%. May I enter your world to sell chrysanthemum? Please, begging emoji. Begging emoji. Oh no, it's doing skill theft. Oh, there's another one. Ugh. 100. I want to get a 200. Kind of greedy. Please let me in. Yes. Wow. What a kind soul. Alright, so I've entered their world and I will, wow, there's a lot of people here. Everybody's coming to this world to sell. Let's sell that. Okay, chrysanthemum. Ugh, no, no, I don't want to talk to you. I wanted to interact with the signpost. Alright. Who is this? This person's world. Give him a little heart. And I'll add him as a friend. And secure my entry into their world in the future. Alright, time to leave. Alright, now I need to replenish the chrysanthemum that I sold. So who's selling chrysanthemum in my world? It's Chow's Discount Flower Shop. Okay, let's go over there. Chow's Discount Flower Shop. Let's go over there. This is Kaifeng, the main city in this game. You could actually get this martial arts skill to fly in the air if you do enough exploration in the area. Really helps in exploration. Alright, let's talk to the shopkeeper. Come on, load in. Shopkeeper. I want to talk. No, wait, they're outside. Wait, where are they? Where's the shopkeeper? Hey, where's your shopkeeper? Hello? What? Hey, shopkeeper, where are you? This is not good. I'm missing the shopkeeper. How am I gonna buy my stuff from you? Excuse me. Oh my goodness. My allergies acting up? Hmm. Know it all. Ugly, ugly. Are you calling me ugly? Hey, who are you calling ugly? You, of course. Whoa. Huh. Can't argue with a stupid bird. What's the name of this handsome and dashing bird? Fan Xiaoba. Big fun. Lord Mina? Who the hell's Lord Mina? Rude. How rude. Lord Condor? Huh? What? Didn't catch that. Lord Condor. You haven't eaten yet? What are you talking about? Lord Condor. Good, good kid. What? Hey, aren't you sharp? What the hell are you talking about? Fan Chao Xi Xiao Qi. Hua Hua. What the what? What are you guys talking about? White ball, so fun. Give to the good kid. What was that? Oh, you're gonna give me a harmonic core? Give me it. Gummy fun. White ball, or give me a harmonic core right now. White ball. Give me it. What? Oh my god. Where is this? What is this guy? Oh my god. All right. Let's change the time. Maybe he's on his lunch break. Maybe he is on his lunch break. There he is. Oh, she. What are you selling? Give me your chrysanthemum before they're too expensive. Oh, I bought it at 25. Nice. Now I bought it at 44. Oh well. Alright. What are we doing? I just need Buddhist tier root. Guess I'll go do my flowers. Should I even eat a potion for this? No, I don't think I'll eat a potion. I only need 15 of them. So we'll see. Farming of these Buddhist. Ah, shoot. You know what? Screw it. I'll just pay. I'll just use my buff. Why not? Let's see. It only costs 50 coin to buy these anyway, so I'll just pick them up. See if we can get to 15. The exploration is so much easier once you get this flying skill. So much better. Or traversal, I guess. Traversal is so much better once you get that. Buddhist tier root. Let me get some more of those. I've actually farmed enough of all these materials to break through to level 6. We're only allowed to break through to level 5 right now. So people are collecting materials to break through to level. Is that another boat? That's another boat. Level 5. But I'm actually collecting enough to break through to level 6. Misaki-chan. Misaki-chan bought a boat. Crazy. Alright. I'm going to get another boat done for Kinshogo after I finish all these. No. Where's my spirited courser? Alright. Zap. Oh, yeah, another Buddhist tier root. Excellent. Yeah, after I do my flowers, I'm gonna go to the boat. And then, yeah. And then we will trade places with Jianling, and she will go to the boat. Yep, let's go to the boat. Mirage boat time. You do these 4 times. This will be the 3rd time, I think, for Shogo. I have to do one more boat for the week to finish out my boats. Once I finish collecting all these flowers, did I? Limit reached. Okay, let's go sit down on the Beauty's Rest. Beauty's Rest. Right. This should give accelerate. Since I'm participating in one of the activities of the boat, which is sitting on the Beauty's Rest, I should get fortune points and accelerator rate. Let's check on Jianling. How many of these Buddhist tier roots does she have? 236. Only 236. That's not great. Still have to get 79 of them. That is not good. That is not good. Let's test something out. Oh, it's a chest. Nice. Oh, let's just go back. It's the right spot. There's a goose here. What the heck? Uh, 110 out of 1,000. Oh, I need 79. And 79 more Buddhist tier root. That's a lot. That is a lot. How much more Buddhist tier root do I need for Shogo here? Let's see, develop. Buddhist tier root 305. 10 more. It's like a run gives you 5 on average with the boosted rate. Okay. That'll be like 2 more days, I guess. Did I just stand up? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Beauty's Rest. Let's sit down here. Ooh, I could try and collect some of these, what you call it? Jade. Echo Jades. You scammed me. Ooh, nice. Hey. Scammed me. Alright. Sword Throw. I think I finished Sword Throw. What's this? How did I get co-op with these people? Oh, it gave me a branch. That's cute. Let's share it in World Cup. Why am I standing? Oh, the animation's messed up. I should have actually finished the event now. Yes, I did. Thank you. 20 Echo Jade. Definitely worth it. Faith is your shield. Wishing you peace and joy all along. Thank you. Be generous, kind, and grateful. You scammed me. Cool. How dare you scam me? Did I share it in World Chat? Thought I did. This guy's spamming World Chat. 279,000? How can you get so many likes? Give me some more red packets. Je vous serai prêt et joyeux rapidement. Oh. This is private messages. Sure need blue locks. No. Okay, cool. No, I don't want to stand up. I just want to collect some more red envelopes. Emperor. 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 Is that the right spelling? Jabris. Wishing me joy and luck. Thank you. Another one. Nice. 10 more red packets. Blessings to all. What the hell? What's wrong? Finished? We finished. Get out of here. Alright, we did our flowers. We did our commerce. Let's do our materials. Do our materials one. Horse. Alright, let's farm these until we have no more weapons dropping. Or no more material dropping. At least weapon materials dropping. Have plenty of poison. Plenty of these ointments. As a piece here. Yeah, honestly. Good. Ah. Let's watch some videos while we do some farming. Great. Okay, capturing the audio. Transform, edit transform. Transform. That's it. Flip the screen. Edit transform. Uh, Bottom right. Okay. Which side should it be? What's 1920 divided by 3? It's 640. 640, and then 1080 divided by 3 is 360. Okay, that'll work. Lock that. Where's my brave window? Let's see, Whirlwind's meets. Oh, this person's just starting. 2 months ago. Yeah. 2 days ago? Well of Heaven, Pasha. What's a new concept? It is a little dry. It is a little dry. Oh, I saw something. What? This is rough. Do this failure or regret it? Hmm. Alright, let's learn how to play Mahjong.
With patch 1.3 came the All as One event, which caused a surge in people playing Mahjong games, as it's the joyful activity that gives the most fortune points. So, in the festive spirit of Chinese New Year, I thought I'd give you guys something different and teach you all how to master the game of Mahjong. While Mahjong is probably the most popular pastime in China, many global players are at a disadvantage as they have never really been exposed to the game and are having a rough time during this event, losing all their hard-earned chips. So today, I'm going to give you guys a full tutorial on how it works, as well as some common strategy, so you can be fully prepared heading into each game and dominate the table. Since I'm going to start with the basics, if you already know the rules and just want to see some strategy, feel free to skip ahead. All the sections will be timestamped. For those of you that don't know, there are many versions of Mahjong with vastly different rule sets. The version being played in Where Winds Meet is a version of Sichuan Mahjong, which in my honest opinion is one of the simpler versions, which also happens to be the most fun version for new players, since you play until all but one player has made a winning hand. In Chinese, this rule roughly translates to fight until the end, and it allows for players to try and make bigger hands because they don't have to worry about the game ending too soon. Alright, with a quick intro out of the way, let's start with the basic rules. There are 3 suits in Mahjong: Bamboo, also known as Tiao in Chinese, Dot or Tong in Chinese, and 10,000, also known as 1 in Chinese. Each suit consists of tiles from 1 to 9, with 4 tiles of each number, adding up to a total of 108 tiles. After initially drawing 13 tiles each, 4 players take turns to draw and discard a tile in counterclockwise rotation, starting from the dealer chosen by the initial dice roll until either all 108 tiles have been drawn, or if 3 out of 4 players have made a hand. Another rule to be aware of is that at the start of each game, you must pick a suit to discard, and once you pick it, your hand cannot contain any tile from that suit for the rest of the game. You can see a player's chosen discard suit next to their name. When a winning hand is made, the amount you win is calculated using the base amount 10, 50, 200 or 1000 times the multiplier of your hand, also known as fan. For example, a standard win is 1 fan, so if you are playing a base 50 game, you will simply win 50 chips. You do win more when it's a self-drawn hand, but more on that later. Now that we have the basics down, what is the aim of the game and how do we win? A winning hand consists of 4 sets of trips or 3 tile straights along with a pair. Aside from simply drawing the tiles you need, there are also 3 other types of actions you can take. Let's go through them real quick. Pong is when you have a pair in your hand and an opponent plays that tile. You can declare Pong to make trips with that tile. After a Pong, you must discard a tile from your hand and action resumes with the player to your right. Notice this potentially changes who draws the next tile and adds another element of randomness to the game. Next we have Kong, which is similar to Pong, with the difference being that you have trips in your hand instead when you declare a Kong. Note that after declaring a Kong, you also draw a tile before discarding one. The importance of this will be made clear in the next section. You can declare Kong in one of 3 ways. each netting you a different amount of winning. When you have 3 of the same tiles in your hand, and you draw the 4th tile, you win 2 fan from each player still in the game. If the tile is instead played by another player, you only win 2 fan from that player. If you have already declared Pong for the trips, and you draw the 4th tile, you win 1 fan from each player still in the game. Fool is a special action you can only use when your hand is 1 away from making a winning hand. You can declare Fool when you either draw the winning tile yourself, or if another player plays the tile that you need. While you usually cannot make straights with tiles played by other players, when declaring Fool it is allowed. While on the subject of Fool, let me quickly go over the differences between a self-drawn win and a standard Fool. In a nutshell, self-drawn wins are vastly better. Not only do you win from every active player on the table, potentially 3x in your winnings, you also gain a 2x multiplier, like I mentioned earlier. So if you have a 4 fan hand, it becomes 8 fan, 8 fan becomes 16 fan, and so on. On the other hand, if your winning tile was played by an opponent when you declare Fool, you only win the fan amount for your hand from that specific player. There's one final hidden mechanic which I often see new players trip up on. When all the tiles have been drawn, but there are still 2 or more players that have not declared a winning hand, if any player is more than 1 tile away from a winning hand, they are required to pay the other players who are 1 away from a winning hand, and the amount paid is the maximum multiplier those players can possibly make with their hand. With this rule in mind, even if you don't make a winning hand, try to be at least 1 away by the time the game ends to avoid potentially paying out you. Okay, so now you know the basics of the game and how to play. Let's go over the winning combination. For this part, I'm going to refer to the in-game tooltip. Let's go over them one by one. A standard win is, as the name suggests, any combinations of trips and straights with a pair. For plucking the moon from the sea, even though it says it's a 2x multiplier, but when you draw the last tile from the wall, it also counts as a self-draw win, so it's actually a 4x multiplier. Terminal freehand is when your hand does not contain any 1s or 9s. Robbing a Kong is when you declare Hu when another player tries to declare Kong. All Pongs is when you only have trips in your hand, no straights. You get the root multiplier if you have at least made 1 Kong. The added glory to a Kong is probably one of my favorite. Remember I mentioned earlier that you draw an additional tile when you make a Kong. If that tile gives you the win, you get a 2x multiplier for the root, a 2x multiplier for a self-draw win, and a 2x multiplier for added glory to a Kong. So this means even if you only have a standard win, it becomes an 8 fan hand, and if you have an all pawns hand, it becomes a 16 fan hand. Now 7 pairs is a bit of a special one. For 7 pairs, dragon pairs, double dragon pairs, pairs with eyes, and triple dragon pairs, you cannot declare a Kong or Pong at any point of the game. Pure suit is an easy one. Simply have a winning hand consisting of just 1 suit. Single weight is when you have declared 4 Pongs or Kongs and have 1 tile in your hand left. So essentially you're waiting for that single tile. The terminal hand is the opposite of terminal freehand. You must construct a winning hand where every trips or straight contains a 1 or a 9. A pairs with eyes Pong hand is an all Pong hand which only contains 2 5s and 8s. Heavenly hand and earthly hand are both purely luck based. Heavenly hand is when you're dealt a winning hand at the start of the game. Earthly hand is when you win by drawing your first tile. The last 3 types of hands are almost impossible to make. The double dragon pairs with eyes and triple dragon pairs with eyes are basically the same as double and triple dragon pairs, but you can only use the tiles 2, 5 and 8. And the 18 R-hats is basically having 4 Kongs with a pair. Okay, so now that we know the basic rules and also the winning combinations, let's take a look at some of the games I played recently, and I'll try to share with you guys my thought process throughout the games. At the start of each game, I'm gonna first take a look at the hand I'm dealt with before deciding on what to go for. Since I only have 3 bamboo tiles, picking bamboo here was an easy choice. Since I'm only starting with 3 pairs, going for 7 pairs is a bit of a stretch. So the game plan here is to get rid of my bamboo tiles first and see what tiles I draw. Since I already have a pair of 1s and also a 9, I'm probably not going for a terminal freehand this game. If I start drawing a lot of 10,000 tiles, I may start going for pure suit. With that in mind, I'm definitely going to prioritize getting rid of dot tiles. Another tip for when deciding on which tile to get rid of, take a look at what's been played already or what's shown already. Try to keep in mind that Mahjong is a game of maximizing your wins and minimizing your losses. Remember, once you have declared Hu, you're essentially out of the game and you can no longer lose any more chips. In this game, since 2 other players have chosen 1 as their discard, I'm probably gonna go for a pure suit if I can draw a few more 1 tiles. Perfect timing, I got another 1. Since none of these dot tiles have shown yet, I'm gonna get rid of 1 that's less connected to the rest. For my next few draws, if I keep getting 1 tiles, I'm definitely sticking with the pure suit. But if I start getting a lot of dot tiles, I might have to pivot. If possible, I'd also want to wait until I have declared Kong on the trips in my hand, as having a root gives me a 2x multiplier right away, and it's very unlikely that someone is going to hold a 1 10,000 in their hand. This 5 10,000 tile pretty much settles it. I'm very close to having a pure suit and there's still a lot of tiles left on the wall. Another thing to note is that even though 2 players have declared 1 as their discard tile, they have actually only discarded 6 1 tiles in total, which means a lot of the 1 tiles are still on the wall. This 7 1 tile came at the perfect time. And there's my Kong as well. Even though I don't really need this 4 1 tile, I'm gonna get rid of this 6 dot tile, just in case I draw another 4 1 tile and I can use it as my pair. Now we just have to make a pair and a straight for a big win, and there's still a lot of tiles left to draw, so we're chilling. So there's only 1 7 1 left, but that's okay for us. What we want is to get a 4 1 or a 9 1 for a pair, and then we can make it straight with a 5 or an 8. At this point, our game plan is pretty set in stone, and it's quite hard for us to pivot now, so we're really just playing the waiting game. Our opponents are thinking quite hard and taking their time right now. I think everyone realizes that, at least 1 or 2 players are trying to make a big hand, so they want to be careful to not lose to those hands. And they're right to be careful because, we have a pretty big hand. Now, what I'm praying for is that I can get my self-draw before anyone manages to run away. The great thing about our hand right now is it's very flexible. Getting either a 4, 6, 8 or 9 1 tile would leave us with 1 away from Hu. And right on cue, we got our 6 1. A 4 or 9 would be better, but I'll take it. Now we just have to pray to the RNG gods that we self-draw the last 8 1. Seeing as we already declared Kong with 5 1, our only choice right now is really waiting for the last 8 1. It kinda sucks someone managed to make a hand, but hey, that's life. And there we have it, boom! It's a massive win. They gotta be mad about that one. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. So I got a pure suit, which was 4x, and then the 2 Kongs take me to 16x, and lastly the self-draw makes that 32x. And the self-draw also meant that I won from 2 players instead of just 1, doubling my winnings. So the moral of the story is that, when you can, definitely try and wait for self-draws. Alright, I hope you guys have found this guide helpful. If you'd like to see more content like this, please give this video a thumbs up so I'll know.
Okay. It's a little complicated remembering what the wins are. I think I could do it. I just have to have a card next to me with the wins. Let's turn up our audio. Go to 20. My audio too low? My stream stall. Oh, I muted my stream. That's fine. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had my stream on mute because I was watching the video. Alright. Maybe it's a little loud now. It is a little loud. Let me turn my audio down to 10. That's better. Damn. Hit. Okay, we need to grind through our energy. We're gonna quadruple clean here. And that. Alright. Let's go to... What's on my guild? Oh. Get those coins. Fusion metal. Develop. Yeah. Crazy. Alright. I see why we don't have any greaves. Alright, did I do my flowers? I think I did. And then I went to the boat. And then I did my weapons. So I think we're good. Huh. For some reason I couldn't execute on him. Assassinate. I don't know why. Get your liquor. King for your liquor. That. That's your beef tendon. Delicious beef tendon. Phew. I'm gonna use a 6 skill on you. Grab your weapon. Or stab you or whatever. Punch you in the stomach. Alright, we'll grab an 80 coin here. You have weapon material. Let's go to the last outpost over here. Over here. Oh, my arrows. This thing like flame arrows on these stupid deer. Gotcha. Here. There's one. There's two. There's three. Alright, got all the deer. Alright. Go here. Fire. Audio is funky. Quadruple claim. Hmm. Wait, how many of these do we have? 25. Hmm. 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 Alright. Okay, one last outpost for today. I mean, I could finish. No, I don't want to finish the Aria Pavilion. There's no point. I don't need the materials anymore. Shooting at me? Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm sneezing. Did I catch something? Did I catch something? Okay. Well, I'm at 22. Just like gambling. Hmm. There's 3 of them. That's wild. Okay, well then. We could do wandering paths stuff. Natural co-op. Travel mark. They'll participate. Just gotta fly 9 times.
我想和强姐姐共舞。
Let's see,
我
let's
想
see,
做陆
let's
先生笔下的
see.
花中线。
Oh my god. God, I have so many. Okay, I don't want some of these sets. I don't want Swift Gale or Agile Steps. Wait. Filter. New attribute. Holy crap. I should just recycle all the purples. Yeah. Cycling. Auto recycle. Blue and below, purple and below. It's a low blade. Alright. You know what? This is monument. Sword damage boost.
我想和强姐姐共舞。
我想做穆先生笔下的花中仙。
Power. Active attack. Money. Momentum. Affinity. Momentum. Sword damage boost. I don't see any sword damage boost. Max was of power. Max spell strike. Okay. And then other path, yes. Critical agility. Agility. I'll need precision. Crit. Okay. Max physical attack, power, agility, momentum, and then other not so fine. Okay. Alright. Yes. What do we need to do? Oh, it's a guild thing. Let's see.
我想做
Guild
穆先
events.
生笔下
It's
的
the
花中
leisure
仙。
thing, right? Wandering path leisure mode. One talk to her. Okay, let's see if we get 2 out of this. Ooh. Wow. Okay, I gotta get a picture of that. Wait. How many leisure activities? Only one? Actually.
这趟群英会真是值了。
Actually, let's go to this area, see if we can find somebody to patty cake with.
“少东家安好。”
Another Mirage boat? Should I go in another Mirage boat? Another Mirage boat. Alright, let's watch another video. I'm hungry now. Anything? How about music? Yeah, let's watch their concert. Whoa. Why is it so loud? Dude, these guys are going nuts. Anti-disestablishment. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Chiropractor. Happy birthday, Muso. Happy birthday, Muso. Can't see anything. I can't see anything on the boat. This is awful. Ah, this is the study music. Oh god, it's awful. Oh, it's loud. Alright, I'm gonna make some ramen. I will be back. Oh, actually, I have some pasta left. Holy intro. Oh my god. It's a 50s horror movie intro. Bit extreme, man.
江湖，人人都想去江湖。
Oh, quite the intro. Quite the intro.
带你去听听真正的开封。真正的开封，不能只用眼睛去看，要用耳朵去听。
Okay. Hang on a second. Grab my egg. Out. Okay. Okay. Enough.
苍生无言，侠为其生。
$700. Getting there. Oh, there it is. Goodness.
“去见牙关后面的天地吧。”
Yuo Ken.
Hey Cora, how's it going?
Coracone says, how's it going, man? It's been a long time. Coracone says, have you seen the Discord? Coracone says, I sent you an emote.
Oh yeah, I saw it. That's pretty cute.